did you find the strength after that, Rosie?
Sarah, there's lots of things that come into play. It's too much for you to really fully take in. Your body you are in shock, and it's the finality, the reality. It's too much. You actually cannot take it in. So you're kind of, I can't even describe. You're kind of like in a conscious but not conscious. You're not aware of time. You may have same conversations, you don't even know you've had them. You're just struggling to take it in. Fortunately, I had a lot of good friends, and people from everywhere came to my home, and that was me. I wanted that. I loved seeing how much Luke's death had upset people, that how many people knew him, how many people cared. That's me needing people as opposed to wanting to do it alone. And so I think that, from the beginning, I felt very supported from people I hadn't expected or didn't really know that our friendship was, was that strong. So I just was, I loved the compassion and the human spirit, and that was the best. That's the best thing in a tragedy, that people are human and they care and they want to do whatever they can, whatever that looks like, to show that they care. And flowers and cards and letters and phone calls and people coming, and everybody I got that sense of so many people cared, and that kind of helped. Where strength comes from, all I could think is, it's kind of like my body knew what to do because it had been there before. And it's like you go back to being that 6-year-old little girl that lost her mum, and you just have a familiarity of having to get on with your life in a way that you can't even fully comprehend. And so you just get on with your life the best way you can. And you have, and whether it's healthy or it's not healthy, we do it the only way we can. And for me, I learned as a little girl at 6 to suppress my emotions. Now I'm still discovering how to connect with my emotions, how to feel them but not feel they're going to destroy me. This is a journey of life.
Yeah.
You don't arrive at the answer. It's it's like the layers of an onion. There's always more to go. And so I can remember meeting an inspiring woman called Gillian Hicks, who was a victim of the tube bombings, both not expected to survive, both legs blown away. And she said it took her 7 years before she basically fell in a heap. And I kept thinking, when am I going to fall in a heap? But you have moments where your anger is just extreme, or the emotion that you've been suppressing pops like a cork. And it could be something that someone has said, or something that somebody's done, or a loud noise. But the suppression of your emotion has to come out at some point. And unfortunately, that's not nice for people who have not been doing anything that really justify that degree of emotional reaction. And then you're left with a lot of remorse and shame. And so, that's a journey. So yes, it's strength potentially that gets you up. And then you find yourself being able to shower. And then you find yourself being able to eat something. And then you find yourself actually being able to laugh. And this doesn't have, these are moments where you go, I think, you get snatches of time where you think, oh, so I can laugh. Oh, I can enjoy that food. I can, so you start to realize you are going to be able to enjoy elements of your life again. It is not always going to be this pain